Welcome everyone, and thank you for being here. Today I'm delighted to introduce our new head men's basketball coach and his family. But first I would like to thank a few people. First and foremost, I'd like to thank President Drake, as his guidance and support has been invaluable throughout this process. I also want to thank him for his continued leadership. I'd like to also thank three personal friends. They're loyal Buckeyes, and without their help, we would not have been able to accomplish this task so swiftly with an outstanding result. So I want to thank Frank Cass, I want to thank Mike Diacentis, I want to thank Matt Walters. Thank you for your great support. I would be remiss if I did not mention the tremendous work by our administrative team. Their teamwork and collaboration, especially in times like this, they just shine. And I just want to thank you guys for your tremendous support. When we met with our student athletes on the team, we promised them we would work hard to get this done right. We're pleased that we were able to meet that commitment. We wanted to make sure that we kept them as our first priority, and they were. We want to thank them for their patience and understanding during this process. We have secured a great coach for them. These young men are truly Buckeyes. The 2017-18 season will be a year of transition that will require all of us to be supportive and patient. As we vetted the background of candidates through a number of contacts in the basketball community, Chris Holtman's name continued to surface. Through that process, he emerged as our #1 candidate. The Ohio State University men's basketball program is one of the most respected in the country, and our coach must respect that great tradition. We sought a high-intensity individual with an emphasis on academics, someone who is relentless in recruiting with great ties to the great state of Ohio and the contiguous states. We found a proven winner who is a community engager and bottom line fits our culture. Now it's time for you to hear from the 14th coach in the history of the Ohio State University men's basketball program. Please join me in giving a warm Buckeye welcome to Coach Chris Holman and his lovely wife, Lori, and his beautiful daughter, Nora. Coach.
Thank you, Gene. Wow, what an honor to be in front of you here today. I can't tell you how excited I am. I want to begin by introducing my family who are here in the front row. Lori, my wife Lori, and Nora, who are here in attendance. They did a little shopping this past weekend. Got a little scarlet and gray, actually a lot of scarlet and gray in their wardrobe. My daughter painted a few Buckeyes on her toenails. She'd love to show you that afterwards. And then I have my parents, John and Patty Holtman, my brother, John Michael Holman, and my wife's parents, Steve and Phyllis Beatty. Their love and support and sacrifice has been incredible, and I'm indebted to them. I want to start by thanking President Drake and Athletic Director Gene Smith for their belief in me and entrusting this proud program to us. You know, this was a decision that I had to work through. And I will say this, Gene was aggressive and persistent in his approach, and I really appreciated that. As I was working through this decision, I kept coming back to this. While we know we have some work ahead of us, the combination of this university with its world-class education and this athletic department with some of the best programs in their respective sports in the country, and this basketball program with 1 national championship and 10 Final Fours and 14 Sweet 16s and 27 NCAA tournament appearances and 20 Big Ten championships and 51 draft picks in a location where there is a rich pool of talent to recruit, beginning with this state. And then that whole combination supported by Buckeye Nation, a passionate fan base that absolutely loves and craves a winner. That combination was just simply too hard to pass on. You know, I want to make a special note here before I get going too further of some really important people and special people here, and that is in the back row, our current players who are here today. I appreciate you guys being here, fellas. You know, I had the chance to sneak over here on Friday. One of the first things I wanted to do was stand in front of them. And I was able to sneak over here, sneak in and out, and spend some time with them. And I was really, really impressed. You know, one of the things I'm reminded more and more as I get older is that you don't arrive to places alone. You don't achieve things on your own. So if you'll indulge me here while I just thank a few key people who have impacted me professionally and helped me get to this point. My first person I'd like to thank is my college coach, Paul Patterson, who's been a mentor for me. And then some people that have hired me and helped me along my way professionally. John Gross, who hired me at Ohio University as an assistant early in my career. Brad Stevens, who's been a dear friend, who was really impactful and a great confidant in my time at Butler. And then athletic directors who took a chance on me. Chuck Birch, the athletic director at Gardner-Webb, gave me my first head coaching job, hired an unproven assistant from Ohio University. I'll always be indebted to him. And then the people who brought me to Butler, Brandon Miller, President Jim Danko and Barry Collier, who hired me at Butler. They're special men and leaders. And I'd also like to thank all of the incredible people I met while I was at Butler, from faculty to the fans. It was a really, really special 3 years. And then lastly, I just want to pay particular attention to the players and staff that I've had the fortune of leading as 6 years as a head coach. There's no question that they played a major role in me standing here in front of you. Thank you very much. I also want to thank Coach Mata. You know, Thad is a friend, and his guidance through this process speaks to what I think all of us know about him. He's a man of great character, and he loves this place. He loves this place. You know, it was important to me that I had his blessing, and he went above and beyond in encouraging me and supporting me at the highest level. You know, Thad probably wouldn't want me to go on and say this, but the standard he set here is incredible. Yeah, I think everybody understands the records, the accomplishments, the championships on the floor. Those speak for themselves. The academic success, the kind of young men that he brought in, many of who are here today, the class and the dignity and the integrity which he led this program is a great example for all of us. You know, when I had a chance to sneak over here on Friday, one of the things that the players said, which I thought was terrific, was that they love when former players come back around. Whether it's playing open gym or just coming back around, they love that. You know, I think in every special program, people realize that it's bigger than them, that they're a part of something great. And it's always going to be important to me that our guys realize that they're a part of an amazing university and an accomplished athletic department and a terrific program, and that they understand that this program has been built upon the talent and toughness and work ethic of incredible players, coaches, managers, and staff. We want them around as much as they want to be around. We have complete open doors. I cannot wait to meet them all. Several I've had a chance to meet or talk to this past weekend. We're indebted to them. We are absolutely indebted to them. And their connection to this program is vital and extremely important. So to all of them, I want to say thank you. To all that are in the Buckeye basketball family, thank you. We're going to work extremely hard to make you guys proud. As I was talking to the players, one of the great questions that came up Friday in our meeting was, what will some of my goals be for the team, for this team? It was a great question. And You know, my college coach used to say over and over something as simple as this: do today well. He'd say it over and over. Quite simply, that's going to be our goal from day one. We understand we have tremendous work ahead of us. We're excited about that challenge, but being disciplined to the process of doing today well is goal number one. There's some really, really good stuff that comes out of that. Obviously, a big part of doing today well is recruiting, and we're going to be really aggressive and passionate as a staff about adding Ohio State guys to our program. We'll be selective in this pursuit of Ohio State guys. It's not going to be for everyone. Tough, talented, unselfish, and committed student athletes who value this place, who come here like I did and say, wow, what an incredible place. You know, this region, as Gene mentioned, is a tremendous area for talented, smart, and tough players. I've recruited Ohio for over 20 years, this state, and it has outstanding players and coaches, some of the very best in the country. It will be paramount to our success. There's no question. We're going to work extremely hard as a staff to close the borders and dominate the state of Ohio in recruiting. It will be an everyday focus for us. You know, one of the reasons I became a coach was to help young people reach their dreams. There's nothing better than seeing that. There's nothing better than seeing young people reach their dreams. Our coaching staff's going to be committed to this whole person development of our players. Person, student, and player. The development of these players, our current players and future Buckeyes, is going to play a large role in determining the success, our success. How can we help them be the very best versions of themselves? That's what their families expect of us, and that's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. Finally, let me say this. I received a text on Friday. You know, Friday was an emotional day. I received a text in the afternoon from a coach I really respect. He's won a national championship, and he does it the right way. And he texted me this. He said, "Be yourself. It's plenty good enough." So that's what I'm going to do. That's what we're going to do. Our family's honored to be a part of this community. We can't wait to meet everybody. You see us in the grocery store. You see us out in town. We would love to meet you. We can't wait to get to know Buckeye Nation. Thank you for allowing me to lead this program. We can't wait to get started. Go Bucks.